Okay, guys, so I feel like I've got deja vu, like we've definitely been here before, but the new patch is here. This is a big one that is meant to make big changes. Do let me know your opinion. Do you think this is going to save FC26? And do me a massive favour, smash a like for me right now. I'd really do appreciate it. I see you all supporting the videos. I really do appreciate it. We always do these patch videos, and you guys seem to enjoy them. This one has to work, man. FC26 recently has not been in the greatest place, in my opinion. We're going to be going into the Elite Division and seeing whether all this makes sense. So let's get into the video. If you're looking for the cheapest FC26 coins to build your super team, then look no further than MMOEXP.com. You can use code JambooUK for 8% off the already cheapest coins. So the things that it's meant to be changing, there's actually some big gameplay changes. You've got the attacking stuff here, reduce the accuracy of acrobatic shots, which means after the rainbow flick, people can't do like the overhead kicks and stuff anymore, which is music to my ears. Like, it just shouldn't even be, like, don't reduce it, just get rid of it completely. It's brain dead, FC, honestly. The frequency of AI teammates attacking increase. That's good. Strikers are sometimes not supporting counters. I mean, they can say what they want. We've seen from previous experience that what is in the patch notes is not necessarily what we see on the pitch. So, what better way than to jump into the Elite Division, my first game back into the Elite Division as well, mind you, and we're going to see what EA have cooking up for us here. As you can see, we are fresh into Elite, and there's no better way of testing it than playing some of the best players in the game and just seeing what we can do. So we're going to get into it. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Like I said earlier, let me know your opinion in the comments down below. I love reading your comments. Like on this sort of video, I really enjoy seeing all your guys' feedback. There's normally hundreds of different comments of people expressing their opinion, and it's really cool to see. So do that for me, and I will cut to you guys when we're back into a game. Okay, so we finally found a game. It did take a little while there. I guess it is, you know, it's like 11 AM at the time of recording this on a random Tuesday morning. So it makes sense that there's not many people in the Elite Division around. This guy's using a 4-2-1-3. You know, I don't know whether he's been playing a little bit on the new patch, and maybe that's back. I'm not really too sure. But we'll see how it plays out. As I normally do, I'm going to try and give you guys some pointers and tips, as well as just describing, you know, what I feel on this patch. So hopefully it's sped up. That would be really nice. Does it feel sped up right off the bat? I'm not too sure. We'll give it a little more. It feels, this actual gameplay though, feels quite responsive right now, which is always a good sign. I tend to have this straight after a new patch, but then after like a day when everyone gets on the servers, it just goes back, you know, to utter garbage, which is a real shame. But let's see if we can get an attack going here. We will use a player lock to Yamal. See, you know, what we can do in and around the box, because the AI defending is meant to be not as good now. You can see there, I don't know whether he switched or whether that was his AI, but, you know, he seemed or appeared to have got bailed out a little bit there. This gameplay, though, is absolutely pinging, which is really nice to see. This actually feels, at least in this one particular game, it feels like it did, you know, early on in the launch, which was crazy good. You can see there I seem to have a lot more space in the box. We'll see whether that, you know, continues as the game goes on. But his AI weren't swarming me like they normally would. We see here again, we get another shot away there. Obviously, it's a corner glitch, so, you know, we're not going to look too much into that. But initial thoughts, look at how I'm dribbling with Yamal as well. This is... this gameplay is really good. I mean, if the patch is actually like this, that would be absolutely fantastic. But I'm going to take a guess and say that it's just servers, you know, at this point. We'll see, though. But we'll use an offside trap here just to raise the line a little bit. We're going to have to manual defend. We are using the second man press as well where possible. Let's see what the AI can do here. We do the offside trap at the right time and catch him. But wow, this gameplay feels it feels really, really smooth right now. That wasn't, mind you. It took him 10 minutes to control the football, which is something that just frustrates the hell out of me on FC. We do step in manually, we get the tackle off. The manual defending so far does seem better, which is always nice. Can we fire a through ball over? Yes, we can. We're going to call Gyökeres short, not actually use the option. Recycle the ball back into the middle. Double tap pass into Lamine Yamal. And it is a good save from the goalkeeper. It's nice to be able to left stick though, man. I get Yamal like in these areas, look. And we can just make stuff happen. Just like that. Obviously, it's off a corner. But what you can see there is his AI is not just all over me. Which is really, really nice and refreshing. There is nothing I hate more than when I'm supposed to be playing against somebody and I'm actually just playing against some cracked out AI. You know, that's never what I want to see on a video game. But so far, it does seem like this could be a good change. It's very early, obviously, but there's some very telling signs straight off the bat because, you know, even the goal we just scored, despite it being off of a corner, oh my god. Yeah, despite it being off of a corner, his AI just didn't bombard me, you know, which is really nice. We get the through ball into Gyökeres here. Very good opportunity. Pass it across. We'll take our time. We'll wait for you to move out the way. And we will find the back of the net for 2-0. Beautiful stuff. And, I mean, yeah, so far, obviously it's easy to say when you're winning, but it feels nice. Kickoff, as you can see there, very much still in the game. Like, what am I seeing? My defence just splits. Which, I mean, kickoffs, they're just never, ever going to get rid of it, are they? The amount of patches we've had, you know, reducing kickoff, all this nonsense. And then you just see there, by far the best chance he's had all game comes from my defence just splitting from a kickoff. But it is what it is. I don't mind conceding goals. I don't even mind losing anymore. You know, I'm not a pro player anymore. I just want responsive, fun gameplay where I can make good content for you guys and hop on and have, you know, some level of fun. That's all I ask. And, I mean, so far in this particular game, win, lose or draw, I'm having a decent time here. I can actually move the ball around, which is really nice. The thing that just makes me struggle to get really optimistic is you just know that you're jumping into champs and it's going to be like the most slow garbage gameplay of all time. That's the issue I have. But here, we're going to drag Gyökeres back. These through balls, brother. These through balls genuinely have to go. I can't deal with it. It takes zero skill to just spam through balls in behind all game. I absolutely despise that meta, personally. You'll have to let me know what you think. That is something that, yeah, I would just have it gone, personally. But I'm not sure. We will see what we can do with Yamal here. Nothing really on, so we will recycle. I want to get Yamal into those attacking positions again. That is not where I end that pass, like even remotely, by the way. Our AI does step in for us there. Obviously, the AI at times is just needed. Can we make this pass with Busquets? Unfortunately not. If that didn't get blocked there, we're literally in. That would have been very nice. The game seems more open, I will say that much. It feels like a positive change so far. The AI just seems way less involved. It seems more similar to the launch gameplay in the sense of like it is just open, which a lot of people did enjoy. A lot of people also didn't. Can we get in with Gyökeres here? I'm just going to finesse that. Hit it. Oh, it's unlucky. Maybe I should have squared that. I think it actually opened up in the end. But yeah, I feel like we're going to see some higher scoring games again because it's just really open. You know, the 2 goals that he got against me. Obviously, the worse the AI is when these through balls are options. Like, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, brother. I don't know. The issue with it, and this is the big issue, right? These through balls are so good. And the problem is, you have to mark them. And by having to mark them, it opens up space. So no matter what, your opponent is just getting what they want in the attack. Because if you mark the through ball, which you have to, you're giving up all that space. And if you try and tackle the guy that's on the ball, they just smash the through ball in behind. So it's really imbalanced in that state. Is it 3 through balls here that he scored? And, like, don't get me wrong, it's first game on of the day. Maybe I'm not playing the best or whatever, but I'm pretty competent on this game. Like, we're in the Elite Division, and we're just getting cut apart by what appears to be, like, basic through balls. I really, really don't like it. But anyway, enough moaning. Let's try and get back into the game. Obviously this guy's good as well. He is in the Elite Division after all. Are we going to get through balled again? He was going to try and go for it. I don't know whether he dragged his defender out there or whether that was the AI, but here we go again. You know, you have to mark the through ball, which gives him this sort of space. And then just like that, he's going to score a 45th minute goal to make it 4-2. So I believe he scored 4 through ball goals there. Like, I don't know, brother. We're going to have to go all out in the second half. It's fine. Like, it all sounds great, you know, when you're, like, making the AI worse and stuff like this. But then there's a balancing issue because the through balls are so out of control that the less help you even have from the AI, the more they become a problem. And it must be difficult for EA, to be fair. But I'm honestly at the point where, like, I would take the original launch gameplay back, even with the broken kickoffs, everything. The through balls, at least back then for me, maybe it's because they just hadn't been found, but they just didn't seem to be as much of an issue as to what they are now. I don't know, and it really suits the player who is not controlling the game. Like, we're controlling the possession and stuff, and we're getting countered because we're the one with possession in the opponent's half, and it just seems really, really backwards to me. I don't know how you guys feel about that. It just should never be the way, in my opinion. But we're going to dribble here with Yamal. We tried to anyway. The technical just didn't really activate by the look of it. But here we go. The opponent again on another counter-attack. He's going to go through, and he's going to make it 5-2 off of another through ball. Yeah, it's... Like, at this point, at the end of the day, he scored 5 goals. Like, you can say he's deserved to win or whatever. But the meta is just nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. It really is. Like, if the game all year is just going to be this, like, counter-attack through balls, we're just in for a long time. Because it just is not fun to play. And like I say, you quite literally get punished for being the player that's attacking and, like, making stuff happen, because then your opponent has the opportunity to just counter. I just don't get it at all. I really don't. Like, this guy's a good player. He's defended well. The gameplay's responsive and the dribbling and stuff is better. But, again, we're about to be put in another situation where he's going to try and fire a through ball in somewhere. We have to respect and mark it. That's leaving other options open. And we're just in this same scenario. I don't know. We're getting absolutely ripped apart at this point. And obviously, like, yeah, like I say, he deserves to win. It is what it is. Like, you can take losses. But what's disappointing is I can feel right now that there is some great things, like, about the game. And it's not just because I'm losing. Like, I promise you guys it isn't. It's this. This is the issue. What do? Do you mark the through ball? On that occasion, we get it. If he tries that same through ball again, there's a very good chance it just ends up working. We've got to do the same, of course, because it's the only way to really break someone down, trying to spam these through balls in behind. But it's tough, man. So again here is, you know, we have to mark the through ball. We managed to get it on that occasion again. But it's that thing, it's all he's done all game. All game, he's just spammed these through balls in behind. And it's just draining, in my opinion, to play. Like, really, really draining. Can we win the header? We win the second ball somehow. Going to play to Yokeles and to Yamal. Can we get a little bit lucky, maybe? Can we get something go our way? Nope. But, yeah, I mean, it's been frustrating. I'm not going to sit here and say this patch is terrible overall, because I actually think it's an improvement. Like, the through balls they were still here on the previous patch, of course. Maybe the through balls have got, like, better to use now because the AI is not as good. I'm not really too sure. But I think until, like, this issue is sorted, like, I'm just not really sure. We do well there with the technical dribbling. But yeah, I mean, you guys let me know your opinion. Like, based off watching this game, if this is the high-level meta, like, what do we even do? Because all he has done all game is spam through balls. And then I think he had one cutback goal as well. And I don't know about you, but for me, that is not fun at all. Like, in any way, shape or form. He just 1-2s with his striker, sends Pinner running in behind. And then he goes for these through balls. And it's just like, I don't know, man. What is going on, by the way? Good save by the keeper. Can we get a couple of consolations, maybe? If we score one now, the game is actually not even completely done. Busquets into Nico. Finesse. It's unlucky. If I use precision, maybe I actually get in there. But I don't know, guys. I'm frustrated because I can feel that this is an improvement. It really is. Like, I'm not just going to say the patch is terrible because I've lost the game. That's just not how I am. But I still think we've got such a long way to go. I really do. Technical dribbling here. We'll use the left stick into Williams. And we do find a consolation goal. If we can score in the next sort of 5, 6, 7 minutes, you absolutely never know. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. But we'll see, we'll see. There's definitely more space in terms of like the AI and stuff. But like I say, that is creating a through ball issue because your players aren't tracking the runs and things. And it just makes it for a long, long day, like with these through balls. Like, we're going to go for one ourselves here. We're going to ping that. And then can we create something here? Maybe. There we go. There is a small chance that we get back into this game. Somehow. I have no idea. But you see, again, like one long through ball is what causes us to get the goal. And it's just not the game I want to play. I miss the days of, you know, like FIFA 18, to some extent 19, 20, where it was about pass and move. Like, when you were defending deep, albeit, but the skill gap was in short passing and breaking your opponent down. That is what I want in the game. The issue I have with these is goals just come from nothing. Like, this is the highest scoring game I've had in I don't even know how long. This guy is probably going to waste time. Now we're going to have to throw players forward just to try and sort of make something happen here. He's just going to try and rat us out otherwise. He's ran it out of play. So we do have a small chance. We'll take our time and build this attack up. This would be some comeback, I tell you that. We're going to call... No, I've tried to call my winger short. He's just not come back. And that's just probably made it GG, unfortunately. This guy really wants to win as well. He doesn't want to let us touch the ball. We have managed to get it. Can we send a through ball? No, I sort of messed that up. That is bad from me. We're going to activate team press. Another through ball, probably. Yeah, that works, of course. And then into the cutback. Oh my god, EA, give me the ball back when I manually intercept, please. Unfortunately, that is GG, fellas. But we made it at least a respectable scoreline. Overall thoughts on this patch? It's an improvement, but it has massively, in my opinion, just based off this game, impacted in a negative way how the through balls are just going to be this meta now, because there's a lot more space and you're just spamming these through balls in behind, and we're back to having cricket scores by the look of it. But let me know your opinion. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace.